Good morning, everybody. Chris Allen here on this Saturday morning, August 13th, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. You need to get something done, you go there. You go right there. Ace Hardware Marketplace. Any of the stores around Southern Kentucky, you're thinking, okay, we're about to go into fall. I need to get some stuff done. Go there. Go there. That's where I pick up the stuff that I need, and they're awesome. Sponsoring the Sam channel, of course, on Facebook and YouTube. And it is so wonderful outside this morning. You're going to think, and you're going to think it's fall, but here it is, the middle of August, when we usually are baking in the heat this time of the year. It is just extremely pleasant across the area this morning. Let's take a look at the satellite radar and together and surface features. There's high pressure to the west of us, and there's one up near the Great Lakes. Little trough down across Chattanooga, but you see hardly any clouds. There may be a little patchy fog this morning, but you can step outside this morning and just breathe it in. It just feels so nice outside. So, and temperatures are starting out like in the 50s this morning, which is just bonus weather for especially this time of the year. I mean, normally in August, we're feeling the heat, but not today. Today, here's a look at those temperatures. Look at all over the state. There are 50s everywhere. And to focus on South Central Kentucky, you can see that, everybody's in the 50s. There may be close to 60 here and there. There's a 61 down toward Albany, down in Clinton County. Look at that, 55, Adair County near Columbia, Taylor County near Campbellsville, 59 up in Hart County, 55 in Litchfield, in Grayson County. Nice everywhere. Lower humidity levels just make it feel even better. So, get your cup of coffee. If you've got a porch swing or got a chair out front or the back porch, got a patio, just get out there and soak it in. It has been so long since we've had this kind of very, very comfortable atmosphere. So take it while you can get it this morning. Because it will warm up again. I mean, it's going to get warmer this afternoon, but it's not going to get oppressively hot and humid. That's certainly the good news. Okay, here's a look at the where the temperatures are starting this morning in the upper 50s. Go low 80s today, about 83 for a high. Brilliant sunshine. There may be a few clouds, not as many, I don't think, as we saw yesterday, simply because we're more influenced by high pressure than we were yesterday. There was still a little, upper layer moisture that caused some of the clouds, but you notice when the clouds came around, they only built up so high, which means there's a lot of dry air that has taken over. And today you'll really feel the difference and feel and see just how nice it is. Tonight, maybe not as cool as upper 50s. We'll get closer to the low 60s, maybe mid 60s. And then tomorrow we will warm it up into the mid 80s. And there will be some closer to 90 like Nashville. And you'll start to feel a little more humidity trying to work in, but still not a bad Sunday around the area. It's going to be extra nice. So enjoy this weather while you can. I do think, though, we are eventually going to start to see some minor rain chances. And I'll show you that right now with the look at the models. Um, by that, I mean, we're not going to see anything today. But once we get into Sunday, I think we will see a chance of getting something popping up. You see it right there. Now, that's not a guarantee that it's going to happen, but I do see some upper level energy that's trying to work down out of the Great Lakes and out of the Ohio Valley into our neck of the woods. The thing is, will it overcome the dry air that's over us now and will be over us tomorrow. Stuff may show up on the radar, but will it actually hit the ground? That's the big question. So we're going to make this somewhat conditional in that, very if you do pick up a raindrop or two, it's going to be just scattered. Not everybody's going to see that. A few, very few of you may get something tomorrow afternoon and evening. And look at this. This is a little more potent piece of energy as we get into Monday, but it too hits that drier air and just kind of falls apart. So it's going to be one of those situations where you could get something, whatever it will be light. It'll be very scattered. Happen to get one of those, you're the person that's going to get little showers, and then it fades away. Or we could be in a situation where it looks like there's stuff happening on the radar and then nothing's actually hitting the ground. So that's what I'm seeing here over the next few days. So really not that big a deal. Um, it's just typical of this kind of setup that we're in right now. All right, let's take a look at the weather map. And there we go. And we'll take a look at what's coming. So we're under this big dome of high pressure, very strong high pressure ridge, which is bringing us the drier air, the cooler, less humid air, and those wonderful dew points. But the dew points are going to start going up over the next couple of days. And they're not going to be oppressively humid, but you'll notice a little more humidity tomorrow than today. So here we are right now. Here we are this afternoon, this evening. You see this system to the north of us, as I mentioned, dropping out of the Great Lakes, upper level energy from the Great Lakes, moving down into the Ohio Valley. And I think we start to feel some of that effect tomorrow. And there it is tomorrow, midday, early afternoon. There could be a few showers, especially north of us, but it's going to run into that drier air. So how much of that stays together is the big question. So again, we may look at the radar and say, oh, it's raining here, raining there. But then you're like, no, it's not. That's because it's hitting the drier air. It shows up on radar as something, but then near the surface, it's really dry. So it has to try to overcome that dry air. So this little system will drop into our area tomorrow afternoon into Monday. And here we go into Monday. Whoops, it just reset on me. Let me go back there. There we go. Monday, low pressure system right over us. So there could be something there that actually reaches the ground, but it would still be light, scattered. Same thing for Tuesday. Maybe a little more coverage on Tuesday into Wednesday, little disturbance, setting off some unsettled weather. Then we get into Thursday. Yeah, something's still there, but this is going to be mainly afternoon and early evening shower activity that's going to fade away after dark anyway. So it's not going to be that big of a deal. I'm not looking for anything like the heavy rains that we had last week. All right, one more graphic to show you, and that is, of course, the viewer into the next 10 days. And again, I don't see 90s. I see an 89 for Sunday. Tomorrow, that's going to be the warmest day out of the next 7 to 10 days tomorrow. And that's before that next front drops down from the Great Lakes and the Ohio Valley. And then after that, we stay in the mid 80s. Not bad. Not bad at all. For August, especially around here, that's the thing. This is when we should have that 100-degree heat that we had a month or two ago. I can't remember what day it was. And the 90s every day, but we're not. Again, I'll allude to we may be transitioning already into an early fall. We shall see. Again, I'll say I could be wrong about that. All right, you guys, have a great Saturday and get out and enjoy this weather. It's not going to be bad outdoors. You could be able to breathe. You're going to be able to even do some chores outdoors, mow the yard or whatever you need to do, and it not tax on you and not drag you down. like that oppressive humidity usually does. It's not there today. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll be back here for your Sunday morning around the same time. In the meantime, enjoy the weekend and God bless you.